Hello, welcome to the What's New for the first release of Q3, scheduled around the 26th of June. Being honest, we've actually had a few releases in the meantime that have had incremental features, but this one is quite feature-packed. So let's dive in and have a look at the approval release. We'll see why that is when we get into the details. Okay, so from an administration point of view, we've made some big moves forward around single sign-on. The option now for you to have your own URL, just a little bit of work with us to set that up. We've also now included Google as a login capability. So if you've authenticated with Google and it's the same email address, you can use that. We've introduced job families and gone into a deep dive for employee experience analytics over and above the original dashboard. We've introduced sandbox workspace, so somewhere you can have a play around rather than using your real data. Just let us know and we can set that up. We've got a subscription feature now that includes PayPal and credit card payments rather than using the sort of license invoice function that we currently have. And then a couple of things that we've really improved. So we have the option now to assign a person to be able to view workspace analytics from the planner console. So for senior leadership, etc., it saves them logging into admin. And within the admin console, we've got the control of the new approval process, which I'll explain when we look at the planner. So from the planner point of view, obviously, we've got the ability for some people to see the workspace analytics rather than just their team. Again, log in with Google added to that, and then the ability for a manager or a team leader to approve someone's self-assessed skill profile. We'll show you what that looks like, and some improved filtering on the analytics. So let's dive straight in. We'll go into the admin console to start. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll start with the approval feature. So here we've added in the config page who has approval permissions. We've got a few options. You can switch it off altogether. You can have managers only, or you can have managers and team leaders able to approve. So pretty straightforward. While we're here, let's have a look at job families. So if we go into this new menu item, you might have actually seen this. We did have it as a soft launch in a previous release. So just highlighting it here for you. And basically we have the ability to add a new job family and add and delete jobs. So you can see we've got a couple of job families here, PMO and CISO with the relevant jobs. And that appears through in the analytics. So you can actually now do gap analysis by job family. We go into the analytics while we're talking about them. And let's have a look at the new option that we've added here. So over and above the employee experience dashboard, what we've done is provide a deep dive into that. So you can actually look at across your workforce who it is that's actually interacting with the profile. So I'm going to go into employee experience deep dive, and that's going to bring up some information in terms of how we actually do this analysis. We've introduced some comparisons against the full data set that we hold, but then you've got this ability to apply all these different filters. So for example, if you want to see who's assigned to a future job, just hit the filter and it will show us who that is. And of course, those that haven't assigned, and then you might want to follow that up. Sandbox, I won't bother to show you. It's just a completely new workspace. There's a full tutorial that sits behind that as well. So if we do set you up, we can give you details about what the data is all about and how you can manipulate it and experiment. New subscription feature, again, I won't bother showing. That's just a tab on the homepage that if you choose to be a subscription user, you can manage everything from there, setting up your credit card, adding and removing licenses, etc. The workspace analytics, in terms of making that available to persons. So this removes the need for people to log into the admin console. So we just scroll over to the right-hand side, show analytics here. If I set that to yes, when that person logs into the planner console, they will see an extra menu item. So on that, let's have a look at a planner console. Okay, so I'm logged in here with somebody that's a manager and also been assigned to Workspace Analytics. So you can see here, I've got this new item, Workspace Analytics, which will basically bring up the analytics we just saw in admin. I go into the My People selection. This person has been assigned as a manager. So if I go in, little green tick here indicates that this person has got an approved skill profile. If I go and have a look at Clive's skill profile, what we'll see here is another option appear whereby I, as a manager, can approve this profile. It basically adds a flag against it. So I'll go into self-assessed, approved profile. It will take me through a dialogue, just checking that I want to do it, tell me that I can't unapprove. But the instant that that individual updates their profile, it will remove that approval flag because now it's changed and I can just reapprove. It'll also date and timestamp it with who it was that approved it, and it will appear in reports as well. So that was just a quick run through of what we've got in this release. Quite a few things that we've introduced. Here, just a quick overview. You can see we've now got this sign in with Google as well, particularly useful for individuals that have used our free self-assessment. But other than that, that's really what we've got. Hopefully they enjoy the new features. As always, if you've got any questions or comments, contact me at paul.collins@skillstx.com. Other than that, thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to telling you what's in the next release.